Aloha! Hello! We back! We play the video game. Right, it's been a couple of days. 12 hour 20. Sounds right. We've just gotten Revolta. And now I need to farm Eridium to get that Revolta. And I also just need to farm Eridium in general. We are on the farming the build state. So we're gonna farm some Eridium. Hopefully I get the Revolta roll pretty quickly, because then that helps me farm more Eridium. And then we're gonna farm up some... whatchamacallits. Free radicals. Got there. And then we're going to re-roll those. I need at least two. A Face Cast 251 and a Kill Stack or Con Stack one. Raidal. Raidal's not out, right? I mean, it's too late now. I'm committed on the Borderlands stream. Coming out today? Right, yeah, so it's tonight. Annoyingly, because clocks went forward, it's 1 in the morning, which is a bit late for me. So I'll be playing Raidal tomorrow, and I'll try and not play Raidal until tomorrow evening. We'll stream it. I'll try and keep my grubby hands off of him, so I can get my ass handed to me. How you doing, Ikora? Hope you're well. Hi. Yeah, I haven't played Monster Hunter since last week, so... I get games in. It's very pink. Talking about just the Blossom Festival? Or something to do with Raidal? Why would Raidal be pink? It was yellow and blue. Yeah, Blossom Festival, right? Yeah, I've done Blossom stuff. I've done all that. Right. We have crits. We have a Revolta. I would like a better Phazerka, but like, yeah. A better Last Stand would be nice, although shock damage is good. It'd be hard to get a better Last Stand. We will need to reroll that Mesmer as well to corrosive. Is this all I have? Weapon Rise, it is. Right, so first up it's Eridium. So going to be slow start today. I mean, how many things do I got to roll? 4? No, because there's the melee build for Hemo. So that'll be another 5-6 items I'll need to reroll. It's not beyond terrible. This is a very slow Snowdrift. Ah yes, 93. Oh, we have an arms race run to do as well. I'll do that later, when I'm a bit more yucked up. I have URAD access. Oh.
Reveal your secrets, Crystal.
Alright, we're gonna be here for a little while. Maybe if I try 2000, that's 8 rerolls.
I've got something
That's
for that.
pushing it, but...
Crystals look too strong for me now. Those crystals resonate with me.
So, the launch date for Borderlands 4 brought forward 2 weeks. I already get this. Oh, there's another 25. Yeah, brought forward 2 weeks, so... I've had to rejig my holiday request, so hopefully that gets approved. Hey kitty, good to see you. Hiya, hiya.
Crystals look too strong for me now.
So yeah, Borderlands 4 on the 12th of September now. Not the 23rd.
Let's see how those crystals resonate. Need something for that.
I can't getting the challenge there for breaking mystery piles. When in reality it's just piles that didn't spawn this time.
Let's see how those crystals resonate. Reveal your secrets, crystals.
Right, up to 1,000 already. Good, good.
I've got something for that. Need something for that.
a hard time actually finding the rocks today for some reason. Okay, we've got enough for 4 rerolls. That's probably pushing it a bit.
I've got something for that.
I could farm up a front loader, and that would speed things up a bit, but like once I get Revolta, that I can't run front loader.
Those crystals resonate with me.
So there's no point.
Let's see how those crystals resonate.
Okay, I'm just getting just under 200 a run. About 160 there.
Those crystals resonate with me.
So basically every 3 runs I'm getting 2 rerolls.
Don't have what I need for that now. I've got something for that. Those crystals resonate with me. Crystalline structure, too tough to punch.
Alright, let's go test that. Hopefully, it's enough.
Vault Hunter, I have a new mission for you. Come to my lab.
Well. That's annoying. It wasn't enough. Hey Angelic, how you doing? Hello, hello. Caught up on VODs, man's gonna first try this shit like it's nothing. I am not. There are dangers ahead.
Reveal your secrets, crystals.
You like danger? Do I go for another 2,000 or do I just go for like 1,000? Also, gonna test something. $260.
Crystals to crack.
$266. $75. Okay, yeah. Just to confirm that ASC 50s do not. Give an extra instance. Like Shockstone clearly does. See that? I went from getting 6 or 7 to like 20. That's like 3 instances. That's bizarre. It's going up more than I would expect it to. Beanie Weenie. Hey silly, how you doing? Sora. Good to see you, hope you're well. Thank you for the 38 months. That is a big number. What's the Eridium tech here? I need Eridium to reroll my shit.
I've got something.
Surely you've been here when I've done this before and talked about specific instances of damage giving you more Eridium on a rock punch. Stone, Urad, Revolta, Terra Cryer. Okay, here they give you shit all. Yeah, you want to stack as many of those as you can. So, like, a Deathless Stone with a Urad gun in your hand,
I've got
procking Revolta. Or any stone and a front loader. I don't know, yeah, you just kind of lose. You can do Revolta and then like an ASC Terra Cryer if you don't have Deathless. And if you don't have Revolta, then you can use a front loader to get Deathless. Or you can save edit it.
Those crystals resonate with me. Crystals look too strong for me now.
That is the sensible play. Can't even break. I know. At least just said like, not strong enough for that. Like, hello? Is this the Amara saying that she's not strong enough? Fucking washed.
I've got something for that.
Hey Slytherin, how you doing? Is there some way to... Is there a way to somehow read-only farm Vault Card Reward God Rolls? Or do I have to simply keep farming keys and rerolling? Keys should be profile-based, so you should be able to read-only your profile. So you know, so in your saves folder, you'll have a profile save. You should be able to read only that one. Of course, you can save edit keys / items. If you're on console, I know you can upload saves. I'm not sure if you can upload your profile save.
As well as your trigger finger. Come to my lab.
But keys are tied to profile. For what it's worth, the amount of keys that you can get is functionally limited because the amount of XP that you need just seems to keep going up. So it'll get to the point where leveling up will take so long that you'll eventually get to the point where it's just no longer worth it to keep farming. So if you're trying to go for like, I'm not sure if double amp exists on a mana well, not that you'd ever want one, because it wouldn't work. But say you're trying to get a certain roll on a shield, then you might be in for a grind that is too long to be functionally possible. Without the ability to read only. I have 20 chests. Isn't that God roll for Manuel Mose? No. Let's think about how Manuel works. Manuel is constantly draining. You can't benefit from amp because it's constantly draining. Overhealing, it only heals to cap, right? It don't go over, it just goes to the cap, and then one tick later, it'll go below the cap. Bloodletter Amp already loses a lot of ticks compared to what you'd be expecting. Manawell is just gonna make that... Like, sure, you might get a cut. If you are able to fire a bullet, the tick you heal, you might get amp. But you're gonna be getting so many less amp shots than you'd hope for. Like, okay, better than nothing, sure. But it's not something that I'd, you know, lose sleep over trying to get. Hey, Skirk, how you doing? Thank you for the 41 months. And the 30 bits. Thank you very, very much for the sub, Skirk. Thank you, thank you. A modded item that can be duped and dropped and picking it back up cause it being an actual key. That's odd. Fuck's sake.
Dash, I suppose.
Nice.
Happy to help.
Brother. Yes. Not like we farmed that shit for like half a day. Yeah, this is a different run though.
Crystals to crack.
You know, maybe I should have gotten the bloody front loader. If Revolta's gonna be this bloody stingy. Imagine doing this farm without re-rolling, like trying to farm an ASS Revolta. We've gotten, what, 12 Revoltas by now? 13? I've not gotten it yet, we've been going insane.
Don't have what I've got something for that.
How did we play this video game without the Anointment reroller? Oh yeah, I farmed 2 weeks to get a consecutive hits Hellwalker, the least part dependent weapon in the entire game. You know what would be a fun challenge? During this, no fight for your life, but we have post-mortem active.
Crystals to crack.
How long until the state of play event? About 27 hours.
Those crystals resonate with me.
I'm 11 from level 1, that's already brutal. Could try revisiting that. As Zane. I wonder if Zane could like brute force that. Get an ASC from Olvender, get an Infiltrator, and then get a Revolter.
Let's see how those crystals resonate. Let's see how those crystals resonate.
Let's see how those crystals resonate.
Crystalline structure. Crystals to crack.
Alright, we'll go to 2,000 again. Farm 5,000 total.
Let's see how those crystals resonate. I've got something for that. Crystals. Look too strong for me now. Let's see how those crystals resonate.
Smashy, smashy. Right, just shy of 1,500 there. Hopefully 3 runs gets me to 2,000.
Those crystals resonate with me.
You know, I think I'm gonna be just shy by like 20.
Reveal your secrets, crystals.
Yeah, I am.
I've got something for that. Those crystals resonate with me. Need something for that.
Right. Another 2,000 Eridium. Please. Give me... Surely. ASS, please. Give me the ass.
Is this thing on? Test. Hey, Vault Hunter, have we got an opportunity for you? You don't want to miss it!
What the fuck? I've just farmed 5,000 Eridium and it's not enough. I should have gotten a front loader. I should have gotten one. It would have sped things up temporarily, but like... I don't think it will take this long. Miyazaki, please. As soon as you've played one Miyazaki game, that's it. Your computer's infected. And interesting. Let's not do that again, game. What the fuck?
Crystals to crack. Let's see how those crystals resonate.
Dear Gearbox,
I've got something.
all I want is ass. Please give. Sincerely, Gamer.
I've got something for that.
No, not 2 game. Not new game. Jumping ahead.
Reveal your secrets, crystals. Let's see how those crystals resonate.
Thousand and one. $6,000 Eridium. Surely, this is enough.
This thing on? Test. Hey, Vault Hunter, have we got an opportunity for you? You don't want to
I don't care, Axton. Hey, ass. 5,500. Or 22 rerolls, which I think is actually not too bad. I don't know how many shield anoints there are. Ass obtained. On action skill start. Activate any effects that trigger on break or fill. It is done. And now I have 1 Eridium left. I have less Eridium than I do diamond keys. This is an issue. Open one? No, because I'll get something good. Where am I even going? Karis Canyon.
Come see me again.
Double turtle. Seeing like Vagabond. I mean, Vagabond's good for speedrunning, but it's not something I'd gone for on this kind of run. I think Absorb would be nice for this. What do you mean? There's a timer top left?
Somebody shoot this one. Feels so good. You can do better than that. Absolute massacre.
He spawned with a dangerous weapon. Is crit one of Mara's baddest weapons or just personal choice? It's one of the best weapons in the game. and it's at its best on Amara. In terms of DPS, it's one of Amara's top guns. Sandhawk beats it out in short bursts. But the moment, like Sandhawk, you've got the issue of running out of bullets entirely.
Yeah, I could use the practice.
The crit is a lot easier to manage than a Sandhawk. Uncut Omega? Yeah, that was not nice. Goliaths are dangerous. And that's the thing with this run, is if this was a normal one life, I wouldn't feel under threat of dying here. But when Fight for Your Life ends the run, like any encounter,
Is that the best you've got? Feels so right.
a sickle. Sandhawk's not down the arrow? Yeah. The point of Sandhawk is you pull it out when you want something dead, and dead right now. Functional video. Functional video.
Quit it.
Like, if I take a few too many steps forward there and wander into that cryo cloud, I, like...
Oh, great. You're welcome.
There is a chance of demise.
Showdown, you and me. Got a target for you. Do better than that.
You never want to see Beef Pliskin again, I guess, to be honest. You've been farming him a lot.
Get born up, win a prize. Coursing through my veins. Not today. Hands up. You enjoying the show?
Is the arena and puking his loot into lava? Yeah. So what's gonna suck is that if he does that with me, I'm gonna have to go back to Sanctuary to claim it. But then I'm gonna have to come back here, continue the farm.
Ready to unleash this power. Next.
Because I can't just like jump down there and do a well-timed
Be still.
photo mode bullshit.
goddamn sublime. Coursing through my veins. I hope you're warmed up. Come on, more! Shoot that one and thank me later. Amazing. I'm just amazing.
One in three, by the way. Wow.
Feels so good. Oh, you've just made a big mistake. Just stop. I'm done here. Somebody shoot this one.
Beef, where is the pistol? Give us the beef, the gun, beef. Where's the gun?
Feeling good. Waves against the rocks. Somebody shoot this one. Right.
Where's the gun? And straight into the pit. What a guy. What a guy. Now the question is how many do I farm before I go back to Sanctuary?
I am
Because obviously I don't want to accept a 53,000 times 2.
I hope you're warmed up. Grabbed an idiot. Who wants the kill? Come on, more!
I could try and kill him, like, closer and try and catch out the air, but I feel like I'm gonna wander off a cliff if I do that.
The palm of my hand. I am brimming. Oh, badass. I might actually. You enjoying the show? I am unstoppable. smuggling. So much power. Step on up, win a prize. Stronger together. Usually. Is that the best you've got?
Wait till he gets close.
I am the greatest. A trance, a dance, a massacre. Child's play. Not today. Don't move. Who wants a free kiss?
This one landed in space I could reach. It has the bad part. I won't say no to it. 88 is not what I hoped for. Especially since it's a 21 Mag 2. It's got no redeeming qualities. Yet. Baseline 300. Not 121k, do it again. If I get a 121k roll, I'll be very happy.
Let's make this quick, yeah? Feels so good. Quit! Brilliant. I am brilliant.
Okay, so that gives me a quick kill, but I probably shouldn't do that, because his loot's now like...
Shoot that one and thank me later.
Come on. How is it bad? So the better roll can get both 50% more damage and 50% more mag size. The stat spread on a free radical is nuts. So this part right here, you see these two panels? There's two on this side as well. These two slightly curved panels. These gut the damage. These are bad. You do not want these. And it can drop without them. Damage, minus 15%. Elemental damage plus 10%, but that's not... It's the dot. It doesn't...
So much power. 2 hits. I hit you, you hit the ground.
Stop dropping my gun!
That one and stronger together. Already forgot about you.
Rowan's Call. Yeah, it'd be great if my action skill stopped breaking and actually, like, works. I'd love it if my action skill worked. Oh, hey. There it goes.
Take them out.
Got the panels on, I think. It's very hard to tell from here. Yeah, it will, Casper. You know who had a working action skill? Well, nobody in this game. Ah! Borderlands 2 characters, of course.
Time. Fully energized.
Please, function!
One and thank me later. So goddamn slime. Weak.
Myra's in BL3, you haven't seen a phase lock fuck up? Have you seen the phantom orbs around where she's like phase locks nothing? Is that a rocket pod? Huh? Buddy, why are you dropping a rocket pod? Why are you dropping a rocket pod, bud? He's trying to tell me to go kill Seer, but like, I don't want to kill Seer yet. Seer's a tough fight for Gunnamara. I mean, I could set up Doomsday. Imagine if it rolled ASS. Oh look, your favorite thing, disappointment. Hell yeah. Right, I take a random phase Urko if it's better than my current one, because my current one is it's got 8% reload speed. You know, I should do this challenge without a class mod equipped, because, like, we're playing Amara, and class mods are relevant anyway on this character.
Come on, I want a damn challenge.
Any artifacts?
to unleash this power. Not gonna hold them forever. Are we through here? Time for a fight.
Hey Adams, how you doing? Hello, hello.
You wanna go? I'm unstoppable. Who's next? Be still. Stay still. Are we through here? Oh, great digger. You're welcome. 2 hits. I hit you, you hit the ground. Got one ready for you.
Ooh, landed on platform. That means I can pick it up. That one's better. It's slightly less damage. Yeah, it is a bit less damage, isn't it? But 30 meg. Did it roll with the part? It did roll with the part. What does the grip do? Charge duration. Oh, it doesn't have that. Ooh, yeah, that's not very nice. Quite slow. You love the fact that skill close to the originals might phase lock. See, I don't like that, because this is a different game where I would expect different action skills. If I wanted phase lock, I could play Borderlands 2. Yeah, you can. There's a lure. It creates a singularity that pulls in enemies. However, Borderlands 3 singularity went really fancy, and it ragdolls the enemies too much, and they end up like spinning around the singularity itself. So in Borderlands 2, it just pulled everything together in like just one pull. In this game, it acts a bit slower. It lifts them off their feet and kind of like, if you ever play like use singularity in say like Mass Effect or something, it's like that. And they start floating around the ball and then like get dropped. So it's a lot fancier, but it's a bit awkward.
Feeling good. Got one ready for you. Oh, great digger. You're welcome. My fists are ready.
Hog? Missing some other parts. That's the best one yet. 36 charge speed, so not even... just the one part, it's got 2 parts. Less fire rate, that's what it gives up. Interesting, it's got like horrible parts, but because it doesn't have the accessory, it ends up being about the same. So that could have been good, but yeah, no, it loses out everywhere else. That's a pity. What does this stock thing do? Oh, it's part of the grip. Accuracy, bloom, and charge duration. What does this grip do? Oh, that one's damage, yeah, okay. What does this grip do? Plus fire rate, and it's already lower fire rate? Interesting. What is the free radical special characteristic? Having over 100,000 card damage on a machine pistol. Oh, and when you hit an enemy, it creates a projectile that flies up, loops around, and attacks the enemy again. Completely unnecessary. What sets it apart from a Hell Shock? 100,000 card damage. It's splash. It hits twice. Right, do we what? Why did it have to come with fight for your life duration again? Are you mocking me? Right, do I want 22% reload speed and 35% weapon accuracy in exchange for 49%, in exchange for 19% shock damage? I don't think I do. I think I prefer the 19% shock damage, because what elemental bonuses do I actually have? I have... I want to say 40. I don't remember though. I know it says 50 there. Yet. I believe it might be bugged. And then I also have 15 here, so that's what, 65? 55. Increase to 84, 74. These headshots still work the same, right? What, you shoot an enemy in the face and you do more damage? Yes. If you want augments for Amara, they kinda suck. Soul Sap is fine. Soul Sap's good. There's no negative here. Expedite is the best one, though. Expedite, when you get kills with your action skill, you get 30% cooldown rate. Which Amara has bugger all for cooldown rate. She's got none. She has 5% per point from Restless, which is terrible. Like, even if you don't use Ties That Bind, even if you're using Eternal Fist, which is really, really cool, when you kill the person who's, like, picked up, that counts. Of course, Eternal Fist can pick up multiple enemies, so you can stack it up multiple times, but even, like, base Phase Grasp, you still get a stack at 30%, so... yeah, it's just simply Expedite. It's really good. provided you have the tree. If you don't have the tree, then go soul sap. Stillness of mind is funny, but it's not any good, and it is actively detrimental. But it is funny. That's a replay, isn't it? Huh. Beefy's on it's replay, Revolter, and a rocket pod. What's next, Mallow and Company, man?
I am the greatest.
For real, if he dropped a Mallow and Company, man, that would be like... Place I can safely look at it. Yeah, no. Okay, fire rate grip, charge speed 4 grip, doesn't have the shit accessory. I can't identify hammers yet. Oh. It's a 21 mag. But 100k damage with a 7.5 fire rate is quite a lot. And it's the correct anoint. So what determines mag size? How could I identify that? basically you can't. The sticky outy thing is a fire rate hammer. Block is splash radius accuracy. Well, that's not very good. Which is what I got. Right, so if it looks like a battery on the top like this, it's 21 mag. And if it's like a casing, it's a 30 mag. We're learning weapon parts! That's enough for my consec ones. Of course I want a face cast A50. There's 3 in the vault. Not vault, no sleep. I kind of want to do like a one more, but
Grabbed it. I can feel the power. I hope you're warmed up. You can do better than that. Stronger together.
ooh.
So much power.
I just had a thought. So that bandit launched a rocket, right? And it hit me head on. There are many projectiles in this game that you can shoot. So when aimed at the character's face, if I happen to shoot as it gets there, and bullet hits projectile, bullet blow up, bullet kill player. Because this is a self-damage weapon. With tens of millions of damage a shot. And Healthgate ain't gonna save me. Because it's my damage. Neither is Last Stand. This is particularly scary. The Guardian takedown.
Ready to unleash this power. Got a target point. Come on, I want a damn challenge. That's all you've got. Not today. Hands up.
terrain. Yeah, there's nothing remarkable about that one. Okay, we'll call the farm there. 107.30. That was the very first one that dropped. We opened with a 107.30 mag. Fire rate's on the lower end, but even as a fire rate, but the second one that dropped was a Faceland 388.21 mag, yeah, whatever. And the final one that dropped was a 79.23. With Facecast 250 on it at least it came prepared. What's the stock part? Oh, negative damage, but plus mag size. Right, I see. That's where the 23 came from. The bad hammer. That's just full of bad parts, is that you? Those two are identical. Interesting. One has a bigger zoom, I guess. I'm pre-anointed, but I'd rather just use Consec with this one, to be honest.
Upgrade, you can hold more items. Ammo, whatever. You're gonna buy something else or not?
Am I out of bullets? I'm out of bullets, out of money. I am. Back to the mines. We yearn for the mines. I should probably get my arms race run done and out of the way. I'll do that today. That'll be scary. This is the farming planet of BL3. I mean, it does have the best Eridium farm. You know what I'm doing? I'm losing out.
Crystalline structure. Too tough to punch.
Confused. 82. I was 27. Wait, that was less. Is Revolta not providing? There's also the area that says you have to shoot in the campaign. Black Barrel Sellers. Yeah, what about Black Barrel Sellers? Ah.
Let's see how those crystals resonate. Yeah.
This is a little confusing. So it seems that Shockstone adds 2 instances and Revolta adds 1 instance. Which is bizarre. Why would Shockstone add 2? It goes from 1 to 3.
Destroy. Those crystals resonate with me.
Okay, I have 618. Let's see how many I get for a full run.
Go. Let's see how those crystals resonate.
$771. So that was 173. Yeah, less. I don't think Revolta is contributing.
Reveal your secrets, crystals. Crystals look too strong for me now.
It's like... maybe because they're both shock? Good shout. But it seems to be, like, on average giving me, like, 1 extra per rock. Because, like, the Revolta run was more. There. It's weird. The thing is, them both being shock shouldn't make a difference, because you still have 2 instances of damage, it's just sometimes it shows you 1 number instead of 2. It combines them. Just if they're close enough together. That's nothing to do with the damage themselves, so it's kind of weird that that would be a reason.
Don't have what I need for that now.
I think the game's just confused and it's being inconsistent, which could be because they're both shock.
Reveal your secrets, crystals. crystals to craft. Don't have what I need for that now.
Right, I'm gonna need a lot of Eridium.
You're dealing with a siren. Reveal your secrets, crystals.
The fact this is what to begin with is funny. So, oh, the rock getting punched? Oh, you're punching me multiple times? Let me drop multiple times more loot. Like, why is that? Like, if I kill an enemy with a sniper rifle, he drops loot. If I kill the same enemy with a shotgun that fires 10 bullets, or 10 pellets, he doesn't drop 10 times the amount of loot. Imagine if he did, that'd be fucking hilarious. You kill somebody with a times 25 shotgun and they just explode into loot.
Reveal your secrets, crystals.
Yeah, this is probably the reason on hits worked, and they only changed it for guns and not melee. This is probably the same bug, where if you got multiple bonus elements and you shot something, you'd get multiple, like, spawned projectiles. Of course, it's a little different because there are many bonus elements that don't work.
Let's see how those crystals resonate. Don't have what I need for that now.
And what's odd is that this works, yet I can't stack bonus elements and summon multiple white elephants with a punch. Or cut purses, or whatever. That sounds logical to some extent. I mean, it makes sense. Multiple instances of damage equals multiple instances of Eridium. Easy peasy.
I've got something for that. Casting. Let's see how those crystals resonate. Those crystals resonate with me. I'll get you.
It's an artifact that does this, right? Yeah, it's the stone prefix on an artifact. For this one I've got imbue melee with shock. It doesn't have to be shock, can be any element. That's a really good artifact for free radical, goddammit. They're all the exact same size? What do you mean by that? I have no idea what you mean by anything in that post, Leo. The chunks. Are you saying that these are the same size? Like, the models aren't gonna change. I'm vastly misunderstanding what you're trying to say.
Reveal your secrets, crystals. Need something for that.
We aren't even thinking about the fact they are all, what's they? The same size. I swear the volume of the dropped wands, what is the wands, is more than the crystal. Like, what crystal? Like, what are you saying? I should pick up.
Reveal
Right.
your secrets, crystals.
So there's more of those to make up one of those. I mean, yeah, that's because we're
Structure.
causing
Punch to punch.
duplicate drops.
Casting.
We are literally duplicating. Potentially even tripling. I actually think it is tripling.
Reveal your secrets, crystals.
I know on modes we were getting more per run. And that was just set up quite optimally. We also had U-Red though. Yeah, this, for whatever reason, they use the refined Eridium model, but like, we're mining this shit out of the ground. This isn't refined. Like, in Borderlands 2, there was a significant difference between refined and unrefined. In this game, they just kind of don't care. We are mining this out of the ground, but it comes refined. And in nice little ingots.
Those crystals resonate with me.
$2,901, okay. We'll get to 3,000. That gives us 15 rerolls. No, it gives us 12 rerolls. Yeah, I follow what you're saying now, Leo.
Reveal your secrets, crystals. Crystals look too strong for me now.
Their punches refine the Eridium instantly. You know, it's the fancy tech thing. It's the Eridium extractor. Right, let's go and roll. Rolling. Let's go roll and be sad. I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna go to arms race. And I'm gonna die.
Hey, Vault Hunter, have we got an opportunity for you?
I should have done my arms race run as soon as I hit 72. Ah, that's so annoying. I want this to be my general one. I don't want that to be my face cast one. Jack should have used this tech to fuel Angel. Jack didn't know about the Vault and Promethea. Damn it. Angie. Oh well. I'm pretty sure I just did a full loop there and ended up on the same one as I started. Right. Oh. Okay, let's get it done. Let's get it out of ye way.
For an echo show.
Amara, we don't care.
Great Vault Hunters ourselves. We're uniquely qualified to commentate on people killing each other. Also, cash flow's not so great right now, and I'll take just about any gig that pays. Enough talk! You can fast travel right to us. No spaceship nonsense required.
I think they just needed a line of dialogue there to explain that these two are past characters. I don't want to do this. This is scary.
Welcome to the arms race. Okay, so
This is how is it free?
just yet. This old doll base was cheap as hell at auction. It did not come with a maintenance team. But as soon as you get the power on, you're gonna be
Just lock the fuck in. And what if I drop down and I get 2 tall guns?
Hold on, where is all my gear? Do you have any idea how many people I've killed for that stuff?
Hey, you found rule number 1 on your own. Everybody starts fresh. No weapons.
And 2 triangle shields.
Legal wouldn't let us strip it naked, but otherwise everything.
Then we go again.
Now let's get those generators on. Rule number 2: you get to keep any of that sweet, sweet gear you find on the
What's 16 hours, you know?
to the extraction station. If your team
It's
loses
content,
your
is what it
project
is.
you're
It's
under
content.
boot, it's all lost, amigo.
It's more than lost. Fucking hell. I probably shouldn't go climbing like this, because, like, I'll end up climbing out the arena and fucking dying.
Teammates can be revived at special respawn stations around the island.
Admirable to die in arms race? I don't want to die in arms race.
Don't get caught in the murder cage. Now, what's a murder?
I want to die because I fucked up, not because the game gave me nothing but Torg weapons and triangle shields.
Hurricane that will shred the flesh and or metal off of a Vault Hunter in no time at all. As the show goes on, the safe zone will shrink down. Once the safe zone reaches its final size, the big showdown begins. Kill the final boss to win the match and bring home all the glory. Not to mention the loot. You're all caught up, Vault Hunter. When you're ready, hit the start button. And let the arms race begin! Alright! Shoot all the things and loot!
That's really funny though. Oh my lord, what the fuck is this circle? Stern! Stern, man! What the hell? You're alive! How you doing, Stern? Good to see you. It's been a while. Holy shit. God, how long has it been? Jesus fuck. Mike's been crazy, I can imagine.
That one needed more training. A fight for me? Oh, you
I just gotta say, we've got some real tough spawns of bitches out there today. Fighting the good fight.
You said it, Sal. They're really bringing the heat. And this match has already lasted longer than my singing career.
Ha! Singing career.
There are some fights in Arms Race that I just accept that I'm gonna go down, by the way.
You're a little old to be in a boy band.
You sound just like my agent, Sal.
God, this gun is bad. You like the bare fist video? I'm glad.
didn't break a sweat.
Interloper!
Oh, 2 atomizers. Somewhat covers the elements.
Team Vault Hunter's gonna get chewed up by that murder cane if they don't put some pep in their step.
Doesn't help that we got terrible circle, but What's the circle doing? Okay, that's good. Well. It isn't, but for this run in particular. Okay, so that's a blaster. Excellent.
In the military-industrial complex.
That's got shark.
Yours for a low price, or, well, you can read.
Okay, right. The core loadout of Arms Race. A Jacob shotgun, a 3-Maliwan pistols. So, worst comes to worst. We have a loadout.
Victory for capitalism.
We have an loadout. How am I doing? I'm doing alright, thank you. I'm trying to think when the last time we spoke was, because like a lot's happened in the last year. 14, 11, 23. Right. I bought a house. That happened. I bought a house. That happened a year ago. Nearly exactly, actually. It was the start of April. Last year. And I like 20. $11, 23, 24. What was it? If I click messages, it says 23. 25, and then the previous day, 14, 11, 2023. Lazy's a boomer. See, this is what I get for winning Twitch Rivals, you know? I just get enough money to buy a house. Easy.
Weak. Come on.
That's where that money went, by the way. Excellent. Oh, he's like 1,000 years old. He has so many birthdays. That's right. Really wants me to have a shark stone. I mean, I do need anti-shield tech. This will be fine for the armor and flesh phase, of course. It'll be fine for the armor phase because open crit spot. You don't really get access to the crit spot with shields. Okay, what's his dialogue line there? Because it sounds like he's saying his head's coming. And I'm not sure that's accurate. Oh boy, fight for your life downtime. I can say, it's got splash damage on it. That's cute.
Put some pep in your step, Vault Hunter! You gotta move!
Is that the best you've got? Feels so right.
You snowdrift. Toboggan. Movement speed, rat damage. This music's like a stress test that's out of control. It's probably not helping. The tenseness of this run.
Oh, I could get used to this. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. Ugh.
Guns! What more could you want?
Guns that are good. I had it coming, right. That makes a lot of sense.
Next. Making headlines.
Firearms in every flavor at Marcus Munitions.
I extract into Toboggan? I don't see a reason why I would. Shite. Be gone, demon! Where's your friend? Of course he has a cryo weapon, exactly what I was thinking.
By gold, I mean a lot of paper money, which we still use these days for some inexplicable reason.
A face cost 250 Tizzy, and a keck charger.
Around in a bed covered in digital currency, can you?
Fair point, Sal, and a disturbing visual image.
Really get anything else? We got a toboggan and a kick charger in one run. That's kind of funny. Is it just those I take? Didn't care that they do. Yeah, there's no particular reason why. Like, it's balanced for not having anoints at all, but if you manage to get a gun like that, it's just funny. Like,
It's on its way.
it's cool. Why not? And the fact that you can kind of do URAD builds in Arms Race by purposely going into the storm, lowering your health, like, that's cool. And yeah, that Rowan's call being 150 over 90 was very nice. Alright, what did I extract? I extracted that Tizzy. And the green snowdrift. There we go. I don't know if I'll use the Tizzy, but... Okay, that's Arms Race done. I didn't get a plasma coil, which would be my preferred weapon, but that's okay. We don't need a plasma coil. What we do need, though... Back to the mines! I couldn't even extract a different stone to see if a different element would be better because we got 2 shock stones.
Crystals to crack.
How many total gun anoints are there? Oh, bloody hell, there's a lot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 basic ones. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, including Amara. 32, including Flak. 46, including Murs. 54, including Zane. So the thing is with Bloody Harvest, is when you have Bloody Harvest active, they are actually weighted in favor of Bloody Harvest anoints. So, and then of course if you don't want Bloody Harvest, you turn the event off. So Bloody Harvest adding more anoints to the pool is not a downside, because you get lots of terror anoints. For how little they are compared to anoints in the rest of the game, you get a lot. They're very aggressively weighted. Rerolling for terror stuff is actually quite easy. I'd say it's easier to put a terror build together anoint-wise than a normal one.
Crystals. Look too strong for me now. Reveal your secrets, crystals. Summoning.
You know what would have been great? If they kept the airborne anoint. That would have been good.
Let's see how those crystals resonate.
On Amara, would I ever use Cryo as an action skill element? Casino DLC. That's like it. Casino DLC has very few shields in it. very few shields. All the bandits are health and armor. And then of course you got robots. You can get away with corrosive, of course. But if I'm in an area with a sufficient amount of bandits, I might use
Reveal your
cryo.
secrets, crystals.
Other than that, nope. Unless you know that you are going to be fighting a corrosive resistant armored enemy. Of which... What? Corrosive robots? Is that a random spawn?
I'll get you. Crystals to crack.
Corrosive heavyweights. You wouldn't want to use corrosive against them anyway. That's not a situation where cryo would be better. You would just use rad and fire. So yeah, you would just go fire.
Let's see how those crystals resonate.
Heavyweights aren't armored. They're flesh. Why did I do that? There's some level of... muscle memory that's making me go into my inventory and trying to fast travel. I don't know what's causing it. Oh, they're all gone! Hey nobody, how's the run going? Well, we're alive. We're doing a lot of mining today. We've been here punching rocks for most of today. We did a free radical farm, of which I got many mediocre rolls, kind of like this. But I did get this one, which is a 107k at a 30 mag. So now I'm trying to re-roll that one. And I also want to re-roll this one. For Phasecast 250. It also being a 30 mag. Then we did arms race. I did an arms race run just to get it done. Check mark, DLC completed. It was very scary, but we got there.
Crystals to crack.
So now we're back to punching rocks. I like punching rocks. Punching rocks is very fun. Those rocks, they're great to punch. Free radicals nice? Yeah, but I'm probably going to limit my use of them, to be honest, because they do self-damage, and all it takes is a projectile to fly past my face as I'm firing. Or a Sarah from off-screen to lunge at me, or an anointed enemy to teleport to me, you know. So I'm gonna try and use the crit as much as I can, but the free radical is there for when we need the extra oomph. Lower than max damage is the one they show wrong, or is it somehow better? So this isn't perfect, no. I can't remember which one Loot Lemon show. Hang on. Lootleman. Free Radical. Okay, yeah, they show 112 at a 30 mag. So yeah, that's the roll you want. It does go higher to 125, but the problem is with that. 112 to 125 is 10% damage. That's pretty good. However, the 125 roll has a 21 mag, whereas this one has a 30 mag, which is 50% more mag size. So, in most situations,
Need something for that. Crystal
that
to
one's
crack.
just simply better. Getting 30 mag is favored on the Free Radical. The reason... The Free Radical's weird and unique. It gets doubled mag bonuses. Not from Kier, just from, like, parts. Because it's kind of counted as an E-Tech. But it's not an E-Tech, and it only consumes 1 ammo per shot. But it still gets the 50% mag bonus anyway. From what I can gather. I could be wrong here. But no, 14 to 21. Yeah. 20 to 30, yeah. Bloodstarved Beast does the same. Bloodstarved Beast does the same.
Better move.
And the thing with the Free Radical, unlike the Bloodstarved Beast, is having the bigger mag roll does not lower your reload speed.
Reveal your secrets, crystals.
So not only are we gaining more mag size for what the part is suggesting, we're also not having the negative of a lower reload speed, or a longer reload speed. So the mag part on Free Radical is actually very good, whereas on basically any other weapon in the game, it's bad. The Free Radical is unique.
I've got something for that. Crystals look too strong for me now.
See, yeah, mine's 107. That means it's so close to 112. Not sure what the fire rate is. Compared to the 112 roll. I didn't look.
Let's see how those crystals resonate. Go! I've got something for that.
Okay, assuming all anoints are weighted equally, it was what, 50 odd anoints. I want 1 of 2, so that's 25 rolls average.
I've got something for that.
Which is 5,000 Eridium. Which really is not bad at all. Like 5k Eridium you can get optimally done in like half an hour, 40 minutes. Maybe pushing 50 to an hour if you're on like a slower console. Which, you know, per weapon really isn't that bad. It could be better like, but... Toggle the sight on the MP5. Yeah, it doesn't give you a thing. It's no firing modes on it. It doesn't even have like full auto. It's just like, yeah, no. This is what you get. Just shy. So I either want consecutive hits or kill stack. I think I'd prefer consecutive hits for how I plan on using this weapon, but I'll happily take either. Of course, I do want the other one, which is going to be Phase Cast 250, which is more specific. Hoping for positively weighted anoints, which I think they are.
Crystallines, let's see how those crystals resonate.
4-minute loading screen was not the play, yeah. I imagine on console, the farms are much closer together, so you may as well go for the one that's like actual gameplay, rather than slugging it out in the mines. One more actually gives me it, so... This will give me 25 rolls. No, wait. Maths again. Oh yeah, this will give me 25 rolls total.
Reveal your secret.
Hey, also BRB. Okay.
Come on, I'm good for it.
That's really frustrating. We're getting shit rocked in terms of RNG. Green Pulse is searchable if you can smash 4 times. Well, how come I have so little purple shit? Eridium? What do you mean? This is a challenge character. This isn't Hellzerker. I mean, it's the Hellzerker build, but it's not the save file. This is a brand new character, and I've been building it up, which costs a lot of Eridium. I have so little because I've just spent it all.
Destroy.
And I'm getting unlucky with my rolls. It's taking more than average.
Crystalline structure. I've got something for that.
Next run, I'm definitely getting a front loader.
Crystals to crack.
So if I have to put the gun in the bank. Yeah, 90k that's rough. If it's 7 average, 7k average to get the roll that you want, 90 is terrible. I hope you weren't farming a class specific anoint on not that class. My worst one. The 90k, that's 270 rerolls. In Borderlands 3. Where it takes, 40 seconds. No. About 3 minutes to get a reroll. My absolute worst one was in Wonderlands. Okay. I used Cheat Engine to fix my moon orbs at max so I didn't have to farm any. So I could just keep pressing the reroll button until I got what I wanted. This roll took me 1,072-ish rerolls at 4,000 apiece. I calculated that if I were to do that legit, that one weapon would have taken me about 80 hours.
Those crystals resonate with me.
All I wanted was Spore Fuse on a fucking Nightshade. It was a purple gun. All I wanted was Spore Fuse on a Nightshade. And it took over 1,000. For what it's worth, I started counting because the in-game counter, the in-game, it tells you how many times you've rolled a weapon, an item. It caps out at 256. It caps at 256. The number stops going up. It's why I believe for Borderlands 4 and future games, a system where you pay a lump sum of Eridium to choose the Anoint is a preferred system, because it's not subject to RNG. It's in the thousands of rerolls. At least it's like, it becomes free.
Crystals to crack.
Whereas Wonderlands does the opposite. It's more expensive. Just choosing, yeah, that's always better. Just pay the lump sum and get the Anoint. I would prefer it if choosing my Anoint just cost 5,000 Eridium. 5,000 is quite a lot, but it's about the average roll it's about the average amount that it would take to get a good anoint, so it's fine. I think 5,000, get an anoint that you want. Hey Zay, how you doing? Hey, remember Wonderlands? Only let you reroll an item like 9 times, and then you had to throw the item in the bin. And you had to go farm it again to roll it another 9 times. I remember. Fucking terrible system.
Run.
They were so averse to adding any kind of reroll to a Borderlands game, because it's not what Borderlands is about. And I get it when it comes to parts, they didn't want any kind of crafting or rerolling. But when it comes to bonus effects like anoints and enchants, like, come on. There's a limit, Gearbox. But it costs match each time. So they, it's still built up like it used to, but it caps at 4,000. You can hold 16, which is,
Those crystals resonate with me.
I don't think capping the amount you could hold was the play. It meant that you kept having to go to the machine and spending your moon orbs. So it's like, I always made sure to have some stuff on me that I wanted to roll, so I was never wasting moon orbs. And it's just like, just let us hold it. Like, the stuff like that is just going a bit too far on the whole forced grind. Just let us hold it.
Crystals resonate with me.
Also, the UI was terrible on that reroller. When you were trying to reroll an item, you rolled, and then it would shoot back up to the top of the list, and you'd have to scroll down again. Gearbox! Why did it reset the entire menu every time you re-rolled? Like Borderlands 3, it kind of took it out of your inventory and put it on the wall thing. And I guess they wanted to avoid doing that. But it just didn't work.
Let's see how those crystals resonate.
So annoying. Wonderland's UI was a special case of terrible. Hopefully Borderlands 4 breaks the cycle, and it improves. Imagine that, a UI getting better from one game to the next. Couldn't be Borderlands. Also, give us like a decent backpack size. The whole point of Borderlands is there's billions of guns, so don't cap our backpack to like 30. I want to carry 200 guns. You see what icons going blank in your bank? The bank was a special case. Eridium farm? Yeah. I'm getting really unlucky on my rerolls. That Wonderlands bank, I think, takes the cake for the absolute worst storage inventory in any game I've ever played. Like, the use of screen space was fine. You know, it took a lot of iterations to get there through Borderlands 3, but... like, the use of screen space is fine. For once. But its functionality was appalling. Also, yeah, I hope Borderlands 4 has a better use of screen space with the inventory. It got really bad with Wonderlands. I shouldn't open my inventory and be limited to 6 items. How do you have a window this small and only fit 6? Like, honestly, character shouldn't be here. This, expand out here. Give me like 5 rows. Like, give me a 5x4. That's 20 right there. That's half my inventory on the screen. You don't need pretty pictures, just something simple. We're getting gameplay tomorrow. I wonder if they'll show the UI and like inventory and stuff. It's like 15 minutes of gameplay. So surely they have to show, like, we're playing 15 minutes straight. I mean, like, surely an inventory screen pops up at some point, right, in a Borderlands game.
Let's see how those crystals resonate.
Oh, I've just realised. Tomorrow's going to be my Ray Dow stream. But it's State of Play. State of Play starts at 10. Which is normally my end time, but we can go late.
Those crystals resonate with me.
Maybe I swapped the Borderlands. I don't need to be doing 5 hours of raid out. I don't know why I ran here. Kill stack. Kill stack. Cool. Hell yeah. Right, I do want to get a face card C51 here, but I want to shoot stuff. So let's go shoot stuff for a bit. Oh, we gotta get a pearl. Oh, Horror in the Roods. I was thinking we were on the bloody Nagul Nashai mission, but we're not. Wow, we still got the Wendigo to go. Ooh. I didn't realize we hadn't met Icy yet on this playthrough. The flying rocket dudes in DLC are pretty scary for this challenge. They really are. They really, really are.
Beautiful.
No, Krieg DLC mobbing was quite spooky actually. I didn't have like too many close calls compared to a lot of other encounters that I've had in this game, but it was the scary.
Just made a big mistake. You even tried. Who wants a free kill? Feels so right.
I've just realized I'm gonna want a face cast 250. Pretty radical for Wendigo. Names in roguelite. This challenge, it would be easier if I had roguelite, because what roguelite does is it dramatically increases the spawn rate of health vials.
I am the greatest. Just be. I'm unstoppable. Oh, great.
You're welcome. Grabbed an idiot. Who wants the kill?
Stay still.
Now get out of here. That ammo won't shoot itself.
Coursing through my veins. 2 hits. I hit you, you hit the ground.
It is time to slash!
Relax. Done in a jiff.
Keep me down.
Thank me by shooting them next time.
Mara, that's really rude. They don't have guns. Grab roguelite in Chaos Chamber. Skill issue, I'm afraid.
so good. Child's play. Eyes up, got a target. In the palm of my hand.
Again, if you're ever having a problem dying in Wonderlands, max out Constitution. The skill was goated. Or the stat was goated. Constitution was so good in that game. Max out your Constitutions, put on a static charge, and just never die. Body arena was good too. More of a damage shield, but Ice might be the least favorite boss. He's not a great boss.
Feels so good. Anyone else want to try?
The fact that they used him as bait for a raid boss was such a dick move. Because, like, they knew we wanted raid bosses, and they were like, aha, bait. It's like, the fuck? That's such a Gearbox thing to do, and I get it, but the fact that they didn't follow it up with an actual raid boss at all until a year later was the big rude. Now, Isa does mention Hemoverus, the Varkid Queen. Maybe they knew all along. Granted, like, Hemoverus, it was past tense, dead.
I hope you're warmed up. I am
Cut content
brimming.
more.
This is all too easy.
Just still be trying for some raid bosses? Yeah, dude, they could have had a couple, like, and they just didn't. If they were the ones dying while grabbing roguelite, then that's on them. If they're the ones if you take roguelite and you die, that's on you.
Got one ready for you.
Yeah, I get you.
I am the greatest. Feels so right.
Oh, another time where we use cryo action skill element, Wendigo. And if Skagger Survival rolls fire. Those are some arguments for cryo action skill element as well.
big mistake.
Grabbed an idiot. Who wants the kill?
So much power.
Hey Mirror Gaming, how you doing? Hello, hello. No fight for your life sounds like a pain. It's spooky. Anarchy forever. Oh, fuck, that's so good. No, it's not what. It's too dangerous of a weapon. Anarchy is one of the best guns in the game, and it's really good on Amara. I'd almost go as far to say as the Anarchy is the best gun in the game. I can't take it, Angelic. It's too dangerous to use. That chuck goes off in my face, I die. Toothless? That was like, yeah, it is. It's called Not the Face. It's actually better in this game because there are many playstyles that just don't crit. So Toothless is basically, or Not the Face, is basically just a free modifier. Those don't really exist in Wonderlands because everything crits. Your only real one is going to be ability damage loadouts, and they weren't common. Like, they weren't that competitive. So everything else crit in some way. So it was really bad for Wonderlands. But in this game, you know, things like melee. It's a freebie if you melee. It's an errant chuck between friends. 17.5 hours of gameplay, I would imagine. All I hear is more content. I'm not literally throwing for content. Anarchy is too dangerous. Would it be stronger than my current stuff? Yes. But I'm not willing.
Not gonna hold you forever. Coursing through my veins. Here comes the drop. I'm unstoppable. Weren't there more of you? Let's make this quick, yeah?
Use the same weapon skin. It's a pretty skin. It looks nice on like every weapon you put it on.
Fully energized.
Whoa! Where'd his body go?
A massacre. Relax.
I had to allow the force factor somewhere to avoid that. I can't think of a way to avoid it. Yeah, I've had to allow it. You can't, like, trigger it from being very far away with photo mode and dodge it. You can't, like, Zane clone swap it. It pulls you out of Iron Bear. Stopgap doesn't stop it. What I think it does is it sets fight for your life state. I don't think it does damage. I think it just sets you into the fight for your life state. It's weird because the one in Square's Crypt can be dodged if you're playing Moe's.
There's one nearby.
But that does not work for the Eden 6 one. The one in Square's Crypt isn't a proper fight for your life though. It doesn't have a bar or anything.
Enjoy.
Okay, I don't want Hammerlock running in front of me. Chaosin? No, this is the MP5. There's no real way to get a Chaosin on this run, because it drops in Guardian Takedown, which is right at the end of the run, and I have no reason to go to Tron, so... Right. Phase cast, Cryo, 250 crit. I doubt for 250 free radical, that's fine. Yeah, like, this is a unique skin on it. Normally looks like that. It increases your movement speed. So it's like just good for everybody. I always have one. Alright, Wendigo is dangerous. But we should be okay. Depends on how the fight goes. If he gives us the stun early, then we're golden. They could have turned Wendigo into a raid boss. It has enough mechanics to be sufficient enough as a raid boss. Especially to like Borderlands 2 standards. So, like, they literally could have just turned Wendigo into a raid boss. And not had to change much about the fight. Right, unfortunately the stalactites, yeah, so we're supposed to be able to pull him into these, but they disappeared.
Time. I can feel the power.
Oh, I think a remnant got him. Stars burn. Players take damage while in combust.
Take them out. So much power. My fists are ready. You enjoying the show? Why even try?
I'm planning to farm a No Pew Pew. No. No Pew Pew is fantastic. It's my favorite gun in the game, but it's not worth it. And I especially don't want to get screwed over by its reload as well. So it's got a long reload, but if you buff it too much, you end up needing to double and sometimes even triple reloading. So it's just not. It's a fantastic, amazing A-tier weapon. Yeah, it's a great weapon. It's fantastic. It's just it doesn't really have any place on a challenge run like this, unfortunately. Especially since you got to farm it from cartels. Like that's not very accessible for a run. Fine to farm casually, but not on a run. No review does go hard. It's brilliant. Honestly, with the chaos, it'd be better. We're best to get a better roll for it. The fuck? Are you talking in the right stream? Oh, good grief, no. Oh, don't do that. I mean, whatever relevance the Chaosin has, don't go for a big mag. You got your DPS. You really do. You want the smallest mag bot going with the Chaosin. Small mag is more damage and better reload. It more than accounts for the mag increase. Chaosin is a you want the tiny mag. But no, we're not using a Chaosin on this run. It's just out of the way and not powerful enough to be relevant. Fast as fuck reload time? Cool. Maths. Math show smaller mag better. Gun is good, I'm sure of it. Have you any idea how railguns one-shot Eleanor in the hearts? The railguns somehow chain or glitch them. So basically what happens is that there's like the internal hitbox of the boss, right? That has a relatively limited health bar. Now, the fight is drawn out because you can only damage it when shooting the crystals, which have even more limited health bar, thus essentially capping the amount of damage you can do. Railguns don't care, because they'll chain to the core of the heart. So they bypass the crystal mechanic. So the crystals slow the fight down by limiting how much damage you can feed into the actual heart health bar. Railguns bypass that and just do the damage direct. So the initial hit will be limited by the crystals, but then the chain won't be limited, and the chain will just kill. So that's how that works. That's why if you use strong single-shot weapons, the heart goes down quicker than if you use rapid-fire machine gun-type weapons. Because you can essentially over-deliver the amount of damage into a crystal. If you hit, 1 billion damage into the crystal in one hit, well, that's how much damage you've done. Sorry, heart. Whereas if I fire, millions, each shot does a few million, then the last shot to break the crystal that's all you can deliver. How about a razor? A razor, I'm not sure if the wall of the heart counts as enemy or not. I've never tested. If the wall of the heart counts as enemy, and that you can shoot through it into the physical hitbox in the middle, then yes, it will completely and utterly just eviscerate the heart. But I don't know if your bullets will get stopped or not. The chain works because it goes through walls. I don't even think ties up bind targets it. But the chain works because it doesn't care. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. Tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Arc Tempered Raid Hour in Monster Hunter Wilds, but then midstream, because it is, one fight that's getting added, midstream I will swap to some endgame Borderlands 3 shenanigans. I will probably not do this run tomorrow. I'll probably do other stuff. Maybe grenade stuff. It's been a hot topic recently. I will be playing some Borderlands until the state of play, and then we'll either end at the start of state of play, so we can just go straight into watching the Borderlands 4 gameplay, or I'll just stream state of play. I'll need to check how long it'll go on for, because I swear if it's like 4 hours and they put the Borderlands gameplay right at the end, I'm not staying up for that. And I also need to check to make sure co-streaming is actually allowed. Have we seen Siren gameplay? I reckon we get April Tron. That's just my guess on the name, by the way. I reckon we'll get the Maliwan soldier. Because just something I've noticed. It seems that she has the most gameplay out of any of the characters in the trailers. Involving action skills. And of course we've seen gameplay from them all, but she seems to have the most that is also like seems complete. So I reckon we'll get her first. Or the Viking. There's quite a bit of the Viking. But yes, that is tomorrow. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. Stay safe, stay awesome. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.